it's not just, oh, my comment is going missing, I'm going to complain about it. But it gets weirder once you take into effect a few things. On YouTube, you can make it where YouTube will bring you comments that might be inappropriate for you to approve. This system almost works flawlessly, except for some rare examples where I would get a comment in my notifications, but not in the video or in the held for review section, not even as spam, just gone. I was hot on the case. I had to find out why comments were going missing, and what I found out was shocking, appalling. It may change YouTube as a platform forever. Turns out, when it comes to choosing which comments go on your videos, you don't really have a choice. But how does this work? Why does YouTube delete certain comments? Well, of course I found out because I'm the best goddamn detective around. YouTube will delete comments that are a bit too inappropriate. I mean, which is weird because they already have a system where you can monitor your own comment section, but I guess they have their own standards. That's it, end of video, bye! Hello everyone, if you liked my video, please like and subscribe. Also, comment down below if you have any... Oh yeah, you probably want the details of this case. Well, don't worry. I can certainly deliver them to you, starting with the system. Everyone knows the copyright system on YouTube, and if you know it, you know it's total dog shit. Like, it's total dog shit. It's fucking terrible. You can get fucking scanned by people who don't even own the fucking thing. Crickets? Yeah, cricket sounds gonna get copyrighted by the people who own crickets, I guess. But what does this have to do with comments? Well, my theory is, and what I'm going to prove today, is that they have a system like that, but for comments. But it works a little bit differently. Obviously, you can't scan comments for copyrighted material. I mean, I wonder if someone could put a whole fucking book on YouTube comment section, like word for word. That's interesting. I want to see that. I want to see if that could be done. But that's besides the point. You see, instead of the system looking for stuff like movie clips or soundtracks, music and stuff, they would instead be looking for naughty words or string of words that can be seen as insensitive. Right here is a comment telling me to kill myself. God, I get these more than you think I would. But trust me, they don't affect me in any way because they're random losers online. I'm much more personally affected by what I think. Don't worry, I won't beat myself down. At least not publicly. Now, chances are, if you said this to someone on Twitter, you would get banned for it. You would probably get reported or your account would be suspended for a few days. Because, it's a really shitty thing to do, and it goes against Twitter's terms of service. Although I don't think YouTube has a terms of service for comments like this. I don't think I've ever seen someone on YouTube being banned for comments. But instead, those comments will be sent away to the abyss. But doesn't YouTube already have a system where you can check comments and approve them based on how insensitive they are? Why would YouTube go out of their way to deleting them for you when they already have a system where you can approve it? Well, I have the simple answer. YouTube doesn't trust you enough to make your own decisions on certain comments. Now, I might be 100% fine with someone calling me a cunt. Well, not 100% fine, it's a dirty insult and it's kind of being a dick. But I would allow that in my comment section because, comments help the algorithm. Sure, he may be insulting me and trying to demean me, but I don't care. He's a random stranger online. I'll fucking use his comments to boost my algorithm. But YouTube might not be okay with people essentially bullying other people on their platform. But there's a few problems with this system. A few problems that keep it from being perfect. course, this is YouTube, so of course the system they have for this is broken. Similar to how the copyright system, when automated and used by bots, cannot tell if you're just uploading random clips of Frozen or you're doing a review or you're adding commentary to it or parodiizing it. They can't tell the context of most messages. They have to go off just the words or string of words. Now, a long while ago, I don't know who it was, but it was some edgy YouTuber. I think it might have been iDoes, but they made a comment jokingly saying, "Oh man, I'm gonna kill you." Twitter suspended them for that comment because it was seen as inappropriate and a threat. Now, obviously the context of it was a joke. They didn't actually want to kill anyone, and the person they were tweeting it to was actually a friend of theirs. A friend that was in on the joke. But before we continue, I could really use a little break. Hey, me from the past, sponsor something, why don't ya? Hello everyone, before we continue the video, have you considered donating to my Patreon? Did I tell you they have exclusive rewards that you can't get anywhere else from me? Including early videos that I put out early, and also stuff like custom videos or calls. The cheapest tier is $3 and the most expensive tier is only $25. And if you want to support me and support my YouTube, this is the best way to do it. Not too long ago, something like this happened in my comic section. Deep down, this is not a bad or inappropriate question. They're just wishing that not safe for work servers on Discord would use the term femboys as a name for channels instead of the term traps, which the term traps is transphobic, but that's besides the point. This seems like a good and okay comment that is perfectly fine, but there's certain words in it that could be flagged by this supposed system. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Maddie, that doesn't make sense. Why would they take down this comment for just the word not safe for work? Although the context isn't not safe for work, this could be like a trigger for the system. They could have put that into the system because, that might lead on to the rest of the video's context being something not safe for work, which is definitely not allowed on YouTube. Basically, the YouTube comment moderation system has trigger words instead of looking for the context, because it can't sense context. It's a robot, a bot made by YouTube. And if the copyright system isn't going to be good, do you think the comment moderation system is going to be good? Now, if you're a bit of a dunce, you may think, oh, why don't they just hire people to moderate comments then? The problem with that is, YouTube is a massively big platform. They can't afford to do that. But, you are right in a way, they do have someone that could do it. In fact, the system already has it where insensitive comments or possibly inappropriate comments can be sent to you, so you can decide if they can be available or not. Now, obviously, there's the whole trust thing, but that's still weird. What's considered too inappropriate for YouTube? Like, not safe for, we've already deemed it not safe for work, just the word, the acronym, is too much for YouTube. But what else? Thing is, we don't know because, to be fair, I don't think YouTube has ever come out about this system. And honestly, I wish they did because it's creating problems. I've already had people accuse me of deleting comments or shadow banning them. I even tried to prove my innocence, but I wasn't able to. People still didn't believe me, still thought I was deleting comments, although some people did believe me. It's not very convincing. Even after the video, I can 100% understand why people would believe I'm deleting comments. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if people still think I'm deleting comments after this video, even after they saw it. Because, well, you can't trust me worth a damn. I'm just a random person online, and people are petty. I could be petty, you don't know that. You don't know me personally. That's why the system frustrates me so goddamn much. Because I can't prove that I'm not deleting comments. That I'm not going out of my way to make it where comments go pooey. Because a lot of the comments that get deleted are comments criticizing me. Criticizing me harshly, but still criticizing me. Well, yeah, there's also a bunch of death threats, and there's probably more of those, but still, when comments that are critical of me but are really harsh get deleted, people don't think, oh, it probably got taken down by YouTube's comment moderation system because it was, a bit, harsh and had a lot of swear words, insults, and a bunch of that. They're gonna think it was deleted because I did it. Because I want to delete damning commentary on me. Damning criticism on me. But that couldn't be far from the case. Look, I'm gonna be straight with you, and of course you may not believe me, but I want my ideals to be challenged. If I'm wrong, I want to know if I'm wrong. And there's nothing wrong with me being wrong. If I'm wrong and I find out I'm right, that's a good thing, because now I'm smarter. Hell, in some cases, I really want to be proven wrong. Because, things like, the right being fascist and all, I still believe that. I still 100% believe that. But still, it would bring me a lot of relief to know that they're just fucking morons and they're not outwardly going towards a fascist route. But the evidence says otherwise, and until I'm proven wrong, that's not going to change. There can be some really good criticism that I can respond to. Hell, I've had multiple times where I've gotten criticism in my notifications I wanted to quickly respond to. But when I went to do it, the comment was gone. And now I look kind of like a bastard because it's gone. The only person to suspect to be deleting these comments isn't YouTube. It's me. And of course, the worst thing is when I make a long response, a big comment talking about something in response to someone's criticisms that's filled with a few insults because that's just how I roll, and it goes away because, oh no, all that work is gone because, oh no, I put a few insults in there. That's not YouTube friendly. And that's extremely frustrating when I lose a whole comment, a whole bunch of criticism because YouTube didn't like it. But I think I found a way to get around this. Sure, it's going to take some learning, some practice, but I think we can all learn to make it where our comments don't get taken away. Now, I want to make it clear, I'm not saying that I have a solution to make it where your comments are never deleted by YouTube's moderation system, but this is the best way to do it. And this won't 100% make it where every comment is going to go through. You are going to have to make some limitations to your comments, but they aren't too big. 1. Lower down on insults. Now, obviously YouTube isn't taking down every comment that has an insult on it, but things like, bitch, cunt, bastard, and all of those, something that would probably get a video demonetized, is probably something you wouldn't want in your comment if you want it to be sent and want it to never be taken away. 2. Make your comments as PG as possible. Basically, the usual, if you're talking about a sensitive topic, try to use words that are at least a little bit subtle to the system. Like if you're talking about, the R word, R-A-P-E, you might want to, try to describe it as another way. Maybe like sexual assault would be better, but that's sex and that would probably be triggered by the system. Well, I don't know. That's really hard to do. This system fucking sucks, man.
Don't be racist. I am a building.
I mean, out of all the things you probably shouldn't do, that's the one you really gotta try not to do. Sure, I have seen racist comments, but most of the time they're not blatantly racist. They're more like, oh, well, it's not racist, it's my political opinion stuff, like anti-Black Lives Matter stuff. But I'm pretty sure if you started saying racial slurs, yeah, you're gonna be taken down. No matter what the context is, your comment's gonna go down. So, yeah, those might help your comment be less likely to be taken down, But there's still chance, and there's still like mistakes and stuff, and of course, it's all subject to change because the YouTube system could change on a dime any day. At the end of the day, the mystery was solved, but the case will never be. People will still have their comments going missing, and not all of them are going to believe the reasons why. This isn't a problem that just affects me, it's a problem that could affect people even more than me. So obviously I want you to share this video, get it around, so hopefully it gets popular enough and YouTube will change it. I doubt it because this video is not a drama topic, so it's not going to get a lot of exposure. But if you want YouTube to possibly change this system, or at least say it exists, then share this video around and hope that it gets attention of YouTube itself. Now is on to my next case. Where's the next episode of Crow Talks With? A show that is really good and really well liked on this channel and always gets a sub boost because of obvious reasons. I wonder where it is. Could I be working on it? Not currently. I really do need to be working on it. Another case solved. There we go. Hello everyone. If you liked my video, please like and subscribe. Also, comment down below if you have any opinions on it, whether they be positive or negative.